Hello and welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. So I'm sitting out in my garden. It's just a nice evening. I'm sitting on what we call the grassy knoll. It's a bit of a weird hump in our back garden that it's got some grass on it, and it's not huge, it doesn't sort of overlook the whole garden, but it's just a little bit of a hump, and yeah, so we call it our grassy knoll. So I've got some exciting news. The toadstools are finished. Yay, they're finally finished. So I decided to go with the stud and the longer stem. I think they look great as a longer earring. So they're done. I also sold a pair of daisies. I've got another pair of daisies that I need to put in the post for a friend of mine. She bought them a little while ago, but she was allowing me to hang on to them while I took photographs. I've now got that extra brass, so I can start making up some new pieces. So I've sketched out some more daisies, another set of bees. I've designed the new bird of paradise pear, so I've got the outline of that ready to go. I've also got some cone flowers that I've done. What I might end up doing is changing the daisies so that they're like a full daisy, and then having the cone flowers as the ones that are kind of drooping down a little bit. I also sketched out some that are like sort of a weeping willow type leaf, but they're going to be quite long, so I'll have to work out what a good length is, and I have to make sure that the ends are quite rounded, and then just paint in the pieces that I want. There's some other things that I would like to try, but I think what I'll have to do is maybe try it on paper first and just get the technique done and work it out from there, because the problem is that there are some things that I might be able to do okay on paper, but that won't necessarily translate to the metal. Even though the watercolour ground is designed to sort of be like a watercolour paper, it's not quite the same. Plus I'm working in at a much smaller scale. So when I'm painting something on paper, I generally am painting it much bigger. So I'm having to kind of shrink everything down and paint it much smaller. So I'll have to practice certain things. I was thinking that I would really love to do kind of an Australiana type range as well, things with like maybe fairy bread and stuff like that. If you don't know what fairy bread is because you're not Australian, then Google it. It's a very interesting thing. We have it a lot at kids' parties in Australia. I've just got, you know how you end up with a million ideas for a million designs, and yeah, hang on, I just need to change position. Can you hear the birds in the background? Gee, it really is a lovely evening. It's nice. Summer certainly is here. So as you can see at the start of the video, I did a little bit of soaring. So that was one of the another set of bees that I was cutting out. I think it was the bees. I can't remember. But yeah, I've got plenty of soaring to do, and yeah, then I need to sand everything. That's a noisy bird. Sand everything and coat it with watercolour ground. So now we're just waiting for our friends to call us. They moved house today. They're moving to a place just around the corner from us, and we cooked them some food. We're just waiting for them to give us a buzz and let us know that they're hungry, and then we can pop around there and feed them, because moving day is pretty awful, and you know you've always got a million other things to do, so we figured the least we could do was give them some food. Okay, well, this is going to be a short and sweet one today. I better go and find out what's going on, and yeah, I hope you love the toadstools. I think they're pretty cute. I'm really loving this new collection. I think it's fantastic, and I just can't wait to see where it goes from here. All right, thank you for joining me, and yeah, I hope you are having a lovely Saturday, and I will see you again for Vlogmas Day 15 tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.